example. So this one, you can see this one. Okay, this one. So let z equal function xy, u equal function xy, v equal function xy, and find del z del u and del z del v. So we know this one. So we know if we want to find these two, we will use change of variable. So change of variable. So first we write out the formula for change of variable. Del z del u equal. So the change of variable or change rule. So this is the first step. If we want to find del z del u and del z del v, so we will know. We will use change rule or change of variable formula. Then second one, then from this one, del z del x, del z del y. This two, you can direct differentiate this one respect to x, respect to y. You can direct solve. So del z del x, del z del y is no problem. You can direct solve. So this is first one is no problem. And second one, so second one we want to find del x del u, del y del u, del x del v, del y del v. So this one, you can direct find del x del u. For this equation, we only can find del u, del x. We cannot find del x del u direct. This one can direct solve. And this one cannot direct solve. The same equation, this equation given. We want to find del x del u. Our formula need to find del x del u, not del u del x. So this one. We need del x del u, not del u del x. So this is why we will apply inverse function. If we apply inverse function, we will use Jacobian first. First step, solve Jacobian. Second step, apply into inverse function formula to find out del x del u. So this is why we use inverse function. If we want to solve the change of variable, same change of variable. The starting change of variable, we can direct solve. But for this one, we cannot direct solve. We need to involve inverse function. So how we know? From the question, we direct know already. Need can direct solve or cannot direct solve. So you can see this one z, function z. In variable, z is a function in variable xy. Then your u, v also function in variable xy. Hash variable xy, all three, z, u, and v, all in variable xy. So if you see the question give you like this, then find del z del u and del z del v, we direct no. We will apply, we need inverse function. We need inverse function. So all in variable xy, three function given, all in variable xy, same variable xy, same variable. So we will apply inverse function. This is how we know. Then you can see the change of rubber before. So this one is the change of rubber, starting one. Change of rubber. So you can see this one, your z in function xy, then your x in function uv, your y also in function uv. So z in function xy, then your function xy in rubber uv. So the starting, the first function in xy, then your xy is a function, then uv is a rubber in your function x1. So if you got this form, if we got this form, say we want to find del z, del u, del z, del v, we can direct solve. No need to apply inverse function. So from here we know already. So from here we know already. Need or no need to use inverse function. So you can see your z function, rubber xy. Your xy is in rubber uv. So it's give you this one. We know direct can solve. No need to apply inverse function formula. So for this form, it's need inverse function. Your z, your u, and v all in rubber, same rubber. Here xy. So from here we know already. If we want to find this form, we will use inverse function formula to solve. So this is why we use inverse function. So you can see your del z, del x, you can direct solve, it's no problem. And after this, we solve our Jacobian. So we solve our Jacobian. So we will got this one. Then remember, this one don't become, don't give your final answer in 2x minus y. That one is wrong. In front must got 2 because this one, you can see j, here is j equal to 2x minus 1. Then from here, this one become no. This one is not j equal. It's not same. Jangan hapus 2. Jangan hapus 2. Kerana dua belah mesti sama. J equal is 2 times 2x minus y. Not j equal 2x minus y. Because same. Your both must same. So don't eliminate your 2. This 2. You can simplify, but these 2 must appear. So this is very, very important because some, I know, some example before and answer give me j equal to x minus y. The two, no already. I don't know how. So make sure you cannot simplify. The two become not appear. So the two. So this is the first one I let you know. Don't do this small mistake. So after we got the j, then we apply formula. So to find this for the x del u del y del u del x del v del y del v. So you also, if you do want write del x del u, you can give x u equal. It's okay, I know. You also can write y u. It's okay. If give like this, I also accept. It's no problem. I know the meaning. You differentiate your x respect to u. The first one. So x u. So you can write in this one or in this one. It's okay. For me, it's okay. So after we solve, we got the answer. Then we put back this all answer. You put back to the formula. You substitute back to these two formula. And also your del z del x del z del y. So these two also same. Inside. Substitute back. If you want to find del z del u del z del v. So we put inside formula. You substitute into your formula. Then this one is we simplify. So don't stop at here only. Don't stop at this step. You need to simplify. So you need to simplify. So this one, so same. You substitute inside formula, then we simplify. So this is our final answer, these two. So this both is a change of variable which involve inverse function. These two will involve inverse function. A problem or not?
No problem.
So okay, I also let you know for this course, SMQ213. So all your pi, this pi, all in radian. So when you solve your question, please set your calculator in radian. Our final answer, if in decimal places, that answer also in radian. So if like this, you can write 4 pi in your final answer, or this one you don't no need to show, it's okay. If you want to show your answer in decimal places, so maybe decimal places. So this answer must in radian. Must in radian. This one is in radian. If you don't write out, it's also okay. Because I know in decimal places, you can give your answer 4 pi. So you also can let in decimal places and only the final answer is okay. but the final answer must in radian. For this course, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, same. All involve sine, cos, all in radian. The number give you all in radian. Then if the question not mentioned how many decimal places, so please give me 4 decimal places. 4 decimal places. So your final answer, if not, the question not mentioned anything. So your question, when you calculate, is in 4 decimal places. You can more than 4 decimal places, but at least 4 decimal places. So for safe, 4 decimal places. Because for your quiz 1, you will got like this, got radian, pi, then your end answer must in decimal places. When you calculate, they will in 4 pi. So when you give your final answer is 4 decimal places and your pi is in radian. I let you know first. So please make sure for this course, for your chapter 2, chapter 3 also same. Your pi all in radian. So if the question not mention anything, give 4 decimal places. Sometimes the question will mention 2 decimal places. So your all answer in 2 decimal places. If you want more than 4, more than 2 is okay, but will waste your time. You waste your time. So please make sure you read the question. If not mentioned, 4 decimal places. If mentioned 2 decimal places or 3 decimal places, is follow your question. If they mention, yes, follow decimal places. You can more, but cannot less. So if you less, your final answer and your final answer will become not accurate. So you will lose your mark because they got plus minus error, except until which one number. If 4 decimal places, we only the last one plus minus error until how much, I don't know, because we follow the scheme. So please make sure the decimal places 4 if not mentioned, then your pi all in radian. So this is for all costs, all this max 3. So got pi all in radian. So when you set your calculator, save, set in radian first. Yeah, whole cost we use in radian. Your integer differential, if involve pi, yes, all in radian. So now for exercise 1.5. Okay. Question 1 and 2. Question 1 and 2. Question 1 involve inverse function or not? Question 1 involve in inverse function or not?
Yes, madam.
Sure.
Yes, madam.
Okay, yes. First one, question 1 involve inverse function. Then second, question 2 involve or not?
No, madam.
So okay, now you can start to solve your question 1. See you can solve or not. So I will give you 15 minutes. So see you can solve. You got the answer or not for question 1. So you can start now to solve the question 1. So, okay, got problem or not? You find the answer, question 1. So question 2, you can do it yourself. So as exercise. So this one is inverse function. This one is inverse function. So got any question? Got any question? No need to submit the question. No need to submit. So for your exercise, okay, the answer for the exercise chapter 1, the first exercise, I upload in your Google Classroom already. So you can check. So you submit Thursday or Friday, then I will upload the answer at Sunday or Saturday night. So I will give you the answer so you can check yourself. So the exercise first one, introduction and change of rubber. I upload in the Google Classroom already. So make sure you can go to check for the last week one, the exercise I upload already. So you can check the exercise answer. So for this one, implicit function, question 1, question 2 is no problem. The question 3. And for Jacobian is also no problem. So question 3. So what is the difference? So for question 3, del z del x and del z del y, given that now we got three variable. Our implicit function is only two variable. So f x y so equal constant, you let your z equal fxy. So you want to find dy dx, so it's negative del z del x del z del y. This is the formula for your implicit function before. Now this one, your f got x, y, z function. Now they want to find x power 3 plus 3x y power 2 minus 2y power 2 plus z. You got three variable, this one. Now you want to find these two, del z del x, del z del y. So how to solve? So how to solve? Referral. So you can let, if you want, you can let this one equal m, or this whole question equal m, or if you do want, you can let this one equal f. Question f equal your function. then equal 0. So this one f. So for del z del x, so now here same one, here z, so you replace this one become z, y becomes z, then your z is the function, like this one. So here we use f, so we use f because this one f equal our function. So now okay, now we write out our formula. Negative del f per del x divide del f per del z. So if we want to find del z, del x, if we want to find del z, del x, if we want to find del z, del x is negative del f per del x divide del f per del z. So if for this one, del z del y, so for this one, so it's negative del z del y, so it's del f per del y divide del f per del f per del z. So you can write negative f and y differentiate f respect to z. Differentiate f respect to y, differentiate f respect to z. If you want, you can write like this, the formula. Then this one is only for this question 3. It's not all the question can use. Depend on variable. So if you want to solve, you follow this formula. You cannot, another cannot use the same one. So if you want to solve this one, you follow this one. So del z, del x, then del z, del y. So you follow this one to solve. So if you do one, if you want to use another, it's also okay. This formula is based on this one, the general one. This one is based on this one to solve. We based on the general one. This is the general formula. You can write like this, or if you do one like this, you also can write this. Okay, now this one I do not, this equation equal f, because I scared I confused if I like this equal m. So if this one equal m, it's also okay. Just like this one, you let equal z. You let your fxy equals z. So for this one, you only let this one equal m. So your fxyz equal m. It's no problem. So this one is no problem. Depend. You want equal f or equal m? It's no problem. But in your solution, you must write out. If you want your x power 3 minus 3xy power 2 minus 2y power 2 plus z equals 0, then this equation equal m, you must write out. So your m, you must write out. So after this, we follow the same one. So if I say this one is m, so this whole equation equal m. So if I build the formula for this one, so del z, del y is negative, then you differentiate your m respect to y. You differentiate your m respect to y. Then dy, you differentiate your m respect to z. You differentiate your m respect to z. So, and we will go to the same answer. It's no problem. You can say let m equal the equation. Then you build the formula. Del z del y equal negative. Differential m respect to y, then differential divide differential m respect to z. Then after this, you continue to solve it. So this one is become three variable, but the formula you can use the implicit formula before involve two variable. The step is similar. Only maybe the some variable we change only. We change is follow our question. Depend. It's no problem this one. You can use fy divide fz or my divide mz. In front got negative. So if you want to use m, please you write one more sentence. Let m equal the equation. Copy the equation, then equals 0. Like this. You're doing skip. So I know your m is what? The variable m is the equation. So this one is implicit function. Involve three variable. Before, our formula is only two variable in our note, in two variable only. But in exercise, we got three variable. So, got problem. Got problem or not?
Madam, if
Yes.
no need equal m also can, right?
It's okay. If you don't write out m, you use f. Like this one. You use f. Because the question give you already f. Here. Maybe now you cannot see. So I clear first. Here. See. Question give you f already. So you can direct use f. It's no problem. If you want to use m, so please make sure let m equal the equation. So depend.
Okay, madam.
You use, okay. So still got question? Got problem or not? So this one is our exercise.
No, madam.
So you can try. So for your assessment. So remember your first quiz. So this one I upload in your Google Classroom already. So this one I upload in your Google Classroom already. So next week is week 3. So we will got our test, quiz 1, not test, quiz 1. Then Monday, give you already the time. Maybe if not change, if change, I will let you know. If not change, we will use the same one, 50 minutes. Then involve subtopic is 1.1 until 1.4. So this one, 1.1 until 1.4, you follow this one, your chapter. Then the percentage is 15%. So it's 1 November, first 1 November. So it's our quiz 1. Then the question is upload solution. So it's upload solution. So you can see here got introduction, change of verbal, implicit function, Jacobian function. So these 4 we test in quiz 1. So for upload solution, your step, please. If the question from the question will say, if like this, question 1, then give you the question, then end will write out how many marks. At the end, we'll give you this first question, how many marks. So you can calculate already. You need to show all detail or no. Because if not so much mark, you no need to show all the detail. So for example, the change of rubber. For example, change of rubber. Okay. For example, here got change of rubber. Testing. So you can see. If give you the question. So like this, change of rubber. So we go back, change of rubber. Okay, for example, if you the change of rubber, then find 1 to 5, does it tell you? Or change of rubber, then find does it tell you, does it tell V? So this kind of question, first, write out these 2 formula. Formula, write out first. Please make sure, formula, write out. Then in the formula, we need to find del Z, del X, and del Z is 4. So show your differential every solution. Del Z del X equal what? Del X del U equal what? Del Z del Y equal what? Del Y del U equal what? First, write out the formula first. Then you find the differential. After you got all the differential, you put back to your solution. Then after this, you solve, you simplify. Then and make sure. So for this one, change your u or in xy. Your u, your v. This one, no, xy is xy in uv. Okay, xy in uv. This all xy you change in uv. This one. We follow this one. Our end answer in uv. Then remember, for next week, quiz 1, not involve inverse function. Don't give me the inverse function. Because we until the Hessian, not Hessian, verb is change of verbal. First introduction, second one change of verbal, third one implicit function, fourth one is Jacobian, until Jacobian only. Quiz 1 not involve inverse function. So if got this kind of question, only change of verbal. Don't give me inverse function because we won't test. Quiz 1 won't test until inverse function. So only this one only. Del Z del U, del Z del V. So when you solve this kind of question, everyone, then careful when you differentiate. Don't do the careless. Because if you got careless, you will lose many marks. But your step mark, all the step, you got the mark. Then don't skip, like this one. The formula, don't skip. You write out your formula. Then after this, you substitute in. You differential, finish, differential, substitute in. So, because for your quiz 1 is upload solution. So, after you finish, you upload. We will give you 10 minutes. So 50 maximum. You must upload. You finish. Here finish. Your assessment. Okay. If follow this one, we finish 9:20. So maximum we will go to 9:30. The Google Classroom will close. So make sure we give you 10 minutes, plus minus 10 minutes. So plus minus 10 minutes to upload. So 9:20, stop. Then snap your answer, then change in PDF, then upload in 10 minutes. In this one, you snap, then change his PDF, then upload in 10 minutes. Give you the 10 minutes. Plus minus 10 minutes. So I will let you know if got changing because we follow our course coordinator. Before is given is 10 minutes. Give us or upload because we scared some internet it's got problem. So if your internet got problem, don't panic. You let me know, then you can WhatsApp me your answer or you can email me the answer, but you let me know first. So it's okay. Got any question? Got problem or not?
I guess no problem, miss.
No problem.
So when you upload, you got problem. When your quiz 1, don't panic. If cannot upload, you WhatsApp me, let me know. Your name, your matrix number, then you in your PDF answer, the title, write your name or your matrix number, your full name, your matrix number. Then in the paper also, write your name, matrix number, and your UR. So make sure your PDF, when you upload, you got the title. The title, you write your full matrix number or your full name, or name and matrix number is okay. Like this. Because I scared some inside, they don't write name. I don't know who submit. Because I open is a one folder, all inside. So this is why I need your title, your PDF title, write name, your name or your full matrix number. So this one I will know. That inside also write your name. So any question?
No question, madam.
So if no question, our attendance form I put in your chat part already. So you can fill your attendance form for today's class. Bye.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.